Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the small forward position. Now here's Powell. Three-pointer, Lillard, kept alive, and the second chase effort by McCollum.
Oh, he plays with so much heart, McCollum. I mean, he's constantly battling on the court. This time, it's on the glass. Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Down low, Lopez with the steal. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Powell, no one around him. Another shot from outside the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Powell kicks to Covington. From 15 feet away, rebounded by the Bucks. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And Giannis throws it down.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now here's Powell. Passes it to Nurkic. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Powell kicks to Nurkic. And here's McCollum for 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
A lethal shooter from downtown. McCollum, he enjoys opportunities to pull the trigger.
Lopez, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now here's Covington. McCollum finds Lillard. And the 3 off target. Bucks trail by 4. Inside, and the dunk by Lopez.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Lillard from outside. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. That evens the score. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And Portland has possession following the bucket by the Bucks. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Lillard. Will it go? Holiday with the defensive effort.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. 8 points for Giannis.
And creating a little separation here
gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Anthony's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Lillard. And then for Milwaukee, Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. So the wing on the left. There's the pass to Carmelo. And stolen by Portis. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this.
I think in the past, anytime I got...
Craig, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. And Collins has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. 9-point game. To the inside. It's McCollum on the wing. Pass to Simons. Takes the three. That shot off. And so it's Milwaukee now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Connaughton. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. After a promising rookie campaign, a lost year for Zach Collins, he played only 3 games before the injury took away the rest of his season.
Yeah, I mean, a strange year and a lost year for Collins. You could say that about the whole NBA for that regard. But Collins is underrated as a prospect outside of Portland. This team loves the energy and skill he brings, though, to the table.
Bucks leading by 7. Here is Forbes. Pass to Connaughton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. McCollum passes to Kanter. Back to McCollum. And the layup falls. McCollum's got 9 points.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Kanter. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Inside, stolen by McCollum. Anthony in the corner. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here is Forbes. He is guarded by McCollum. Pass to Portis. Middleton on the wing. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Outside Anthony. Stolen by Middleton. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Lillard's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. DiVincenzo's checked in and stolen by Lillard. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Collins. And Norman Powell subbed in for Anthony Simons. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Lillard against Holiday.
Entering the NBA, I knew he needed to develop his mid-range game. He did it, and this opened things up for him.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Giannis passes to Lopez. The shot missing. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. Portland shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years. A career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. This team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around. Now, when you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive board.
Down low. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And Lopez throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Still young with loads of upside. Nurkic is comfortable playing the enforcer. I mean, you can tell he wants to keep improving.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Covington in the corner. He kicks it to Powell. Three-pointer, Lillard. Deep 2 from Anthony. No good off the front iron. Giannis against Powell. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Lillard dishes to Powell. Can't connect from long distance. And so that's the end of the first half. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14. And that...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of time.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Back to Powell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Powell's got 5 points so far. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on and on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment. But the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. Throw dropped for DiVincenzo. A different look now for Portland. Cantor comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Zach Collins subbed in for Robert Covington. Trailblazers trail by 12. McCollum kicks to Lillard. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Cantor finds Lillard. Back Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Giannis passes to Lopez. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. It's Powell on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
Well, Cantor is a single-minded scorer. Doesn't like to be denied, but he's got position, even dealing with a lot of contact.
Here's Holiday. An easy 2 points on the layup. Holiday's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The pass to Powell. McCollum outside from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. McCollum's got it back down to within single digits for the Trailblazers. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to McCollum. Up top, Cantor. Back to McCollum. Outside Collins. It's McCollum on the wing. Outside Collins. Lillard from outside. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Lopez. Can't hit from 12. Trailblazers trail by 11. Passes it to Collins. Over in the corner, Lillard. To the paint. Cantor kicks to Lillard. It's good. Lillard's got 6 points.
Well, it's easy to appreciate Lillard. Fantastic at powering through the D and nailing the shots.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Zach Collins. Anthony's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in for Lillard. It's Powell on the wing. He's got 5. Anthony's shot is off.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
The shot by Powell, no good. Milwaukee leading by 12. Antetokounmpo inside. Anthony on him. Antetokounmpo, no good. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Forbes. To the middle. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Outside, Holiday. Nurkic with the steal. And so it's Milwaukee. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action after this word. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Trailblazers trail by 12. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Holiday. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Forbes in at the 2. Stolen by Holiday. He's all alone. Fires for 3. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Portis has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Bucks.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. A junkyard dog. He works so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Here's Simons, guarded by Holiday. Anthony, the pass to Covington. It's stolen by Kumbo. And Tucker has it in the corner. The kick out to Kumbo. Lets it go with a three. Tucker can't get it to go. Pass to Simons. And here is Powell. Knocked loose. Now here's Tucker, covered by Anthony. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Here's Tucker. A three-pointer is right on target. Tucker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Simons, guarded by Holiday. Simons, the pass to Powell. This one for three. And it's Simons missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game for the Trailblazers. McCollum's checked in for Anthony. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Here's Tucker. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
He can't get that one. To the paint. Back to Teague. Here's Nwora, defended by Covington. From deep. Nwora can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 17. And a wide open look for McCollum. Portland no good that time either. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Offensive rebound. Pass to Forbes. From deep three-point range. The kick out to Teague. Milwaukee the rebound. From the arc. And no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the dunk by Covington. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis.
Well, he was the agitator, bothering everybody with his defense, coming up with steals. I mean, making sure they were never able to get comfortable as long as he was out on the floor.
And Lillard gets it to go.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Covington wide open. He fires. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits. Holiday dishes to Middleton. From deep. And it's Portland with the rebound.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
But yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. To stop the drought, it's off. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Clippers looking good as they came into the arena before. And the Clippers starting five. Batum is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Beverley. Outside for Batum. Ibaka wide open. He fires. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues to improve. What a great job he's done of changing how he scores.
It's very impressive because a late bloomer Serge Ibaka has been on the offensive end. Let's look at last season, his highest point per game average, and he's in his 11th NBA season. And still has great efficiency on the offensive end, but sometimes he's overlooked as a scorer on this team. And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Covington finds Lillard. Takes a 3. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Nurkic trying to get open. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make. And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
McCollum, no good.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
George way outside. And the rebound by Nurkic. Portland's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. McCollum, no good. The Clippers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Ibaka kicks to Leonard. A pass to Beverley. Now here is Ibaka, defended by Covington. Ibaka, the pass to George. It's good from about 19 feet. 6 points for Paul George.
Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks, and he'll knock him down.
A 3 from McCollum, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's George. 6 points for him, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Now here's Leonard. And Ibaka slams it in.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
McCollum outside. There's the triple. Anthony against Leonard. Down low. Intercepted. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Rondo.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Powell. Shoots. Portland again missing.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Outside Leonard. Pass to man. Kennard on the wing. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
It's McCollum on the wing. Kennard covering. And it's Simons missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Leonard, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 13. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
It always helps when your big man dishes it like that. Cantor, excellent with that read.
Outside Leonard. Outside for Rondo. Here's man. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after.
This game, it's...
Greg, you know this. It takes time mentally for the game to slow down.
It's a great point. This is why most championship teams are laden with seasoned veterans. You can't rush experience. It happens at its own pace.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Collins is out there with Anthony. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 2 spot. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. 6 to shoot. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard fires away from way outside. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. Jackson passes to Kennard. Now Zubac to the inside. Pass to Kennard. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside. Kennard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
Simons, the pass to Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
A 3 from Morris. And it's Portland with the rebound. Over to the wing. Lillard, the pass to Simons. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Lillard against Jackson. Zubac trying to break loose. Shots good by Kennard. Kennard's got 8 points.
With good size for a 2-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
And Lillard kicks to Kanter. Back to Anthony. And the pass to Lillard. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Jackson against Lillard. Now here's Jackson. Defense right on him. Kennard for 3. Collins grabs the miss. And Collins has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 11. The lead now cut to single digits.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Jackson looking around. Pass to man. Kennard for 3. Second chance shot. Out to Morris. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Out left to the wing. Cantor finds Anthony. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles leading by 11. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Morris. Shoots from the elbow. Again, the Clippers.
This is where Morris can kill you. He's pretty much claimed that in-between game.
Lillard, the pass to Cantor. Here's Simons. Lillard outside. Offensive rebound. Out to Anthony. For three. It doesn't go for him. Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to man. Beyond the arc. That's a 2 from Kennard. And Cantor pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 13. Simons, the pass to Anthony. Now Cantor. Zubac defending. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And there is no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
Jackson passes to man. The pass to Zubac. Kennard for three. Cans it from downtown. Kennard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Los Angeles on top.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They lead by 14. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, they...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Trailblazers shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Patrick Beverly. Katuma's out there with Ibaka. Then it's Paul George. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The lead now in single digits.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Clippers leading by 8. George with the ball. He's got 6. Ibaka, the pass to Batum. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Lillard against Beverly. 5 to shoot. Trying to get open as Ibaka. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 10.
They are just killing them on the interior.
It's Powell on the wing. Passes it to Nurkic. McCollum outside. Back to Nurkic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A physical big. Nurkic embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Now, here's George. 8 points for him. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Rondo against Lillard. Outside Rondo, just 5 to shoot. Inside from short range. That's good for George on the assist by Rondo. 10 points for George.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Powell against Leonard. Powell, the pass to McCollum. To the paint, Nurkic. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside, George. Pass to Ibaka. He dishes it to Leonard. For the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Kicks it to Covington. To the middle. Batum with the steal. Nobody near George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
When we talk about George's confidence, when you have that kind of range, you should be confident.
Nurkic trying to get open, and then Lillard slams it in.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them, a spark that turned things around.
Outside, George. From deep, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now the pass to McCollum. The 3. No good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Nurkic against Rondo. Back to Ibaka. Shoots over Covington. A.J. McCollum with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And that one's good, George.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. And the dunk by Covington.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. The deep 3 from George. The 3-pointer off the mark. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. McCollum with the ball.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Gets it off. It's not going to go for him. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Clippers lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. You've got Yusuf Nurkic, Anthony out there with Norman Powell. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Nurkic with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Gets it down to single digits.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Jackson. Tight defense on him. Zubac against Nurkic. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Trailblazers trail by 8. McCollum outside. Offline with his 3. Outside Jackson, and the wide open shot from Morris. Here's Zubac. Kennard on the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Nice play by Luke, a crafty lefty who can score from anywhere on the floor.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. Nurkic, great positioning on the putback.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. Passes to Kennard. Outside Jackson. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Lobs it up for Anthony. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And what a smooth release on that shot. Melo is money in the bank from there.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Jackson. Kennard on the wing. No good from outside. Trailblazers trail by 6. Over to the left wing. Simons. And with the rebound. LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Kennard with it. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Up top, Leonard. Down low, here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
And for Serge nowadays, most of his offense comes from beyond the arc or at the rim.
Simons surveying the D. McCollum kicks to Nurkic, and it's wide right. It's off the rim, and so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
The consummate team player, Paul George, is an excellent leader, and he's cool to let others lead also.
Lillard's checked in for Portland. Has to Powell. Jacks up a 3. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Los Angeles leading by 10. Now Beverly. It's George on the wing. 13 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Portland. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
That's a smart move to pull up for a 3 on the break. Defenses usually pack the paint and forget to guard the outside jump shot.
And here's Beverly. Outside, George. Batum passes to Leonard. 4 on the clock. Fires from 14. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
If you can't get Leonard a look inside, this is the next best thing. Terrific touch from mid-range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Beverly for 3. And it's rebounded by Covington.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
George with the ball. So the Clippers with the win. This was a hard. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. R7 and nothing.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the small forward. And for Brooklyn, we've got DeAndre Jordan, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant, and it's Harris in at the 3. Harden dishes to Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Off target from three-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Harden kicks to Irving. Shoots from 12. Here's Jordan. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Hey, when you're as big and strong as Jordan is, you expect to get hit. You expect contact. And Jordan doesn't let it bother him.
Lillard against Harden. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Really left alone that time. Covington's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Trailblazers.
Well, I tell you what, that's Covington's game now. He's really thinking shot before he catches it.
Lillard against Harden. Lobs it up for Jordan. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Clock at 4. 4-3, Covington. Jordan with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And the pass to KD. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. And the jam by Harden.
Tremendous speed on the drive. Harden is consistent in attacking the basket.
Portland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Lillard from outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Irving with it. Now.
Oh, that was worth the place of admission. Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Lillard against Harden. Pass to McCollum. That three off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Durant against McCollum. From deep three-point range, Powell pulls it in. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Got that bucket in no time at all.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Powell, and Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Joe Harris. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Powell finds McCollum. Now Anthony to the left side wing. And McCollum with the slam.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Outside, Green. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Taken away by Anthony. McCollum from deep three-point land. Tie game in Brooklyn. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Brown. Jordan is out there with Durant, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Back to Collins. Durant with the steal. Jordan finds KD. Jordan trying to free himself up. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now, he's got a big smile on his face.
Dinwiddie outside. To the left wing. Collins against KD. Again, Durant missing. Trailblazers trail by 4. It's Collins with the drive, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Dinwiddie outside. 5 on the clock. It's up a 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
So for the Nets, Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Jordan. And it's Green in for Durant. Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. Nets leading by 4. Dinwiddie outside. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Catching up on the changes for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Collins. Norman Powell comes in for McCollum. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
To stop the run. He can't get that one to fall. The Nets go the other way with it. Outside, Green. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. All alone. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Nets passing it around. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. To the inside. Taken away by Anthony. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. Lillard against Dinwiddie. For 3, Covington. It's hauled in by Brown. And so that brings the first half to a close. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Brooklyn. Found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the team. That's all for now.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Trailblazers trail by 8. On the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Pops it up for Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from McCollum.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man. Puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Harden against Lillard. It's Harden with the drive.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points
coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Drains the three-pointer.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. Here is Lillard. They need this. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Harden. For three, Harris. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his fourth rebound in this one.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Lillard against Harden. KD on the wing. Feeds it to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
It's McCollum on the wing. Back to Lillard. Harden against Covington. Kicks it to Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Unselfishness, always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Harden the pass to Jordan, and stolen by Lillard. The three from McCollum, and again it's the Trailblazers from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Lillard from outside, but they'll get another chance. Nurkic kicks to McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The shot by Powell, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Brooklyn leading by 9. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Green, no luck. The Trailblazers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And the basket by McCollum.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Shoots the three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Nets lead by 7. And time to step aside quickly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Green found out there with Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the small forward. So that's the Nets 5.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target, with strength and bounce.
And it's Simons missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Launches a three. And it's Irving missing. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 9-point game.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harris against Anthony. Stolen by Collins. A solo fast break. And the dunk by Powell.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Irving drives in. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And McCollum puts up a deep three. Off target with his three. Brooklyn leading by 7. Green passes to Irving. Down low. And the rejection by Collins. Back to McCollum. Here's the three. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. Have not stopped.
Irving. There's the dish to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. The three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Irving's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, his flair for the spectacular has you holding your breath every time Kyrie has the ball.
Drills the three-pointer.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And he commits the intentional foul. Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And Portland with a change here, too. Nurkic is checked in. Brown against McCollum. It's McCollum on the wing. From downtown. And it's Simons missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Griffin finds Brown. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 4 on the shot clock. Over McCollum. Here's Griffin. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Nets lead by 6.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Jordan.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. He said if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Boy, this is where Jordan really does most of his eating, finishing after setting a solid screen.
Lillard from outside. Portland no good that time either.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Pops it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Nets.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeAndre Jordan.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the court, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Harden against Lillard. Durant down low. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Here's Simons. On the wing, Jones. No good on the three. Now Johnson. No good. So it's the Nets picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. The shot by Powell, no good. Inside, Antetokounmpo. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And Lillard kicks to Covington. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Lillard. Launches it. Covington's shot is off. Here's Milwaukee now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Finished off the break.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard the pass to McCollum. Again the miss by the Trailblazers.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Stolen by Holiday. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And the dunk by Giannis.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Lillard the pass to Powell. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the feed to Lopez. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look now for Portland. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Trailblazers trail by 10. Pass to Nurkic. McCollum dishes to Nurkic. The pass to Simons. To end the cold streak. Giannis grabs the miss. Bucks have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And Giannis throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And it's Simons missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Giannis. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7. Greg, you show toughness and grit when you play. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Here's Milwaukee now. Big time run continues here. 16-0, shutting it down. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Oh, yeah, you can hear the sigh of relief from here. Now they've got to build on that first bucket.
Kicks it out to Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Enes Kanter.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Good on the second free throw. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 17-point game. Rebound, Milwaukee.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Connaughton. Milwaukee. No good that time either.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Antetokounmpo. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it too. And before the game, we ran into Damian Lillard, who touched upon.
What we've learned is staying together.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second quarter. Enes Kanter is out there with Collins. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Anthony. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Robert Covington's checked in for Zach Collins. Milwaukee leading by 15. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Portis. Covington with the steal. Now here's Lillard, guarded closely.
Well, there's never going to be hesitation from Lillard on his catch-and-shoot opportunities. His confidence through the roof on those.
Passes it to Forbes. The dish now to Antetokounmpo. That one good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Norman Powell comes in for Anthony Simons. Powell for 3. Tips it up. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. And he makes good on the layup. Giannis has got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Lillard. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's good. He has 29.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Lillard, the pass to Anthony. Here's Nurkic. Takes it out to Covington. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Milwaukee now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Clock at 6. Here's Giannis, and he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 33 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Lillard finds Anthony. Off target from outside. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And Giannis throws it down.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can. I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Covington against Antetokounmpo, and he gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 37.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Powell kicks to Anthony. There's the three. Good on the triple. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Here's Giannis. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity. Nurkic with the block.
Now, his coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he could be an anchor on the defense.
The shot by Powell, no good. Antetokounmpo up top. And so it's Milwaukee, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They have made it very tough to get a shot off again. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 37 points. And
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
They've got Portis, and it's Forbes in at the one spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Offensive rebound. The Bucks shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. And the dunk by Giannis.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping it.
Lillard, the pass to Covington. Back to Lillard. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Lillard's got 9.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Giannis kicks to Forbes. Antetokounmpo inside. Covington's there. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Foul. That's good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, and he's got 41. Lays it up off the glass. Giannis has got 43 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And then for the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Collins comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Kanter, the pass to Simons. Now here is Holiday. He's tightly guarded. He's off on that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And that one drops for him. Giannis has got 47 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Collins finds McCollum to the middle. Outside Collins. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Powell. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
And again, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 12 points here in the second half.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Can they get it? And it's Simons missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. Good. That's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Bucket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 53.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Left side Collins. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's in there. Antetokounmpo's got 55.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
McCollum passes to Kanter. Great D that time from Giannis.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Oh, that's blocked. They retain possession. Simons fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Oh, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Kanter. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Antetokounmpo inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got 59 points.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feet. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Anthony is out there with Giles. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Little in at the 3 spot. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Hollis-Jefferson in the post. Little passes to Hollis-Jefferson. To the paint. Here's Giles. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
That free throw missing.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's good on the second. And Portland has possession. Lillard dishes to Anthony. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And it's 7 points for Carmelo Anthony.
I like to see this. Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Little. Another bucket. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Antetokounmpo kicks it to Tucker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Jones is checked in. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Portland.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Jones nails both of them. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Giannis outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Substitution for the Bucks. Bobby Portis. Pat Connaughton.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Lillard, the pass to Giles. Here's Hollis-Jefferson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Portis has got his first basket.
Can't take Portis lightly from the mid-range. This is one of his go-to shots.
Lillard from outside. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Connaughton kicks to Portis. Teague for 3. The rebound by Giles. Portland's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Throws it up high. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. It's Portis, high post. Hollis-Jefferson with the rebound, and that's an intentional foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Simons, he's checked in for Portland. 1:52 left to play here in the fourth. Can't connect from short range. Bucks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Here's Simons, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Jones sends it back. Goes back up. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
Hollis Jefferson passes a little. Throws down the alley-oop slam. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Giannis. And he converts the layup.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Little passes to Giles. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And it's Giles missing. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this...
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Welcome. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. And for the Clippers, Reggie Jackson out there with Paul George. Then there's Batum, then it's Ibaka, and it's Leonard in at the small forward. Now here's Leonard. We have an awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
We are, Kevin. I mean, we've always had great guards, and they lead you through championships with their leadership and their play, along with the big guy. But what's happening right now, Kevin, the big man is playing like a guard. The skill level of these 7-footers to be able to shoot threes, dribble, pass. So it does seem like a guard-centric league right now because everybody can play that position.
Back to Covington. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. McCollum passes to Nurkic. Down low. Kicks it out to Lillard. McCollum right side. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. McCollum's got 6 points.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Leonard against Powell. Leonard dishes to Ibaka. Kicks it out to Leonard. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The confidence Leonard shows from range now, you wouldn't know it was once a weakness.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. McCollum outside. From outside, off the mark. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Covington kicks to Powell. Back to Covington. The dish to Nurkic. Kicks it out to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Jackson against Lillard. Ibaka wide open. He fires. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Defensively there, you have to account for Serge Ibaka. Counters with a 3 of his own.
Foul for 3. Lillard finds Nurkic. Back to Lillard. The shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Batum. Banked in off the glass.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Over in the corner, Lillard. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Clippers trail. Outside for Batum. Shoots from the baseline. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. Back to McCollum. Portland no good that time either. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Clippers making a switch here. Man's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Jackson passes to Mann. Nurkic with the block. Powell, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Now, here's George. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Three-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss. For Portland, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And here's McCollum for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Leonard, taken away by Anthony. Pass to Lillard. Nurkic. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Portland Trail Blazers. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked... Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but Damian Lillard's range...
When I'm training in the summer.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Collins is out there with Anthony. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's McCollum. And it's Simons in at the point guard. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Beverly, the pass to Mann over Anthony, and the shot is long. Portland leading by 5. And there's the pass to Collins. Here's Simons, and another 3 for Portland.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Morris kicks to Kennard. A shot off that time.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And the basket by McCollum.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Morris outside. And here's Beverly. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet to end the run. Puts one up from 19. And Kanter pulls it down. Portland's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Here's Simon. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Mann. Kicks to Beverly. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Morris passes to Zubac. Here's Mann. Los Angeles with another miss. Trailblazers leading by 11. And is going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. Anthony dishes to Kanter. Back to Anthony. Outside Covington. Shot clock at 6. McCollum no good. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Clippers. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. George passes to Ibaka. Here's Simons. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Nurkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Norman Powell comes in for Anthony. And Lillard subbed in for McCollum. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So it's the Clippers now. They trail by 11. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Powell dishes to Nurkic. 1:32 left to play here in the half. And it's Lillard missing. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Clippers trail by 7. It's Jackson with the drive and the dunk by Jackson.
The flat-out speed of Reggie Jackson. No struggles getting to the rim and then doing something about it when he gets there.
Covington passes to Simons. He kicks it to Powell. Shoots over Leonard. That misses off the backboard. Clippers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Like a gazelle cruising down the court, Kawhi's difficult to stay with in transition.
Out to the wing. Passes it to Simons. Dishes it to Powell. Pass to Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's the Clippers' ball. They've got an 8-0 run.
Woo! Love it, love it. Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
To the middle. It's stolen by Ibaka. George hacks a 2-pointer, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And all right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to C.J. McCollum was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's been a... And that's a wrap.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Luke Kennard out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's man in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Shot clock at 5. Beverley. He gets it in there. Great talkers over the years. Trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
Hey, Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence, and so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Beverley, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Smitty, you know what Pat Beverley is going to bring every night. A fearless, ferocious, at times almost sociopathic level of intensity. And this guy just does not take a possession off.
You know, he's one of those guys I would have to question even playing with him. He plays so hard. I know I hate playing against him.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Panthers checked in.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
And Lillard kicks to Anthony. From downtown. And it's Lillard missing.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Man passes to Kennard. Hits it from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 2.
When Kennard is that set up, he almost can't miss. Such a skilled shooter.
Pass to Collins. A putback. And with the rebound. LA has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Yeah, just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Lillard from outside. Morris with the rebound.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. He dishes it to Beverly. The shot comes out. Good D by McCollum. Trailblazers trail by 4. And here's Anthony from the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Morris kicks to Kennard. No good with the triple.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And here are the Clippers. They're on an 11-3 run. To the inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Enes Kanter.
Great read from Kennard, showing a selfless attitude, getting it to his teammate.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Zach Collins. And it's Simons in for Lillard. McCollum outside. Portland again missing.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Some nice ball movement by the...
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. The wide open look here for Anthony. Misses the 3.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Anthony against Rondo. Lets it go with the 3. That one doesn't drop. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. McCollum right side. The pass to Simons. Outside Covington. Here's McCollum. Portland no good that time either.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Rondo passes to Zubac. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Pass to Nurkic. McCollum kicks to Covington. Can they get it? Can't hit that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, we've got Robert Covington. He's out there with Norman Powell. Nurkic is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the point. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. 9-point game. The shot by Powell, no good. The Clippers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
McCollum outside. Pass to Nurkic. Kicks to Powell. There's the triple. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds in the game. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The 3. The rebound by Simons.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
From deep three-point range, again the miss by the Trailblazers.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
McCollum outside. The three-pointer no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
But they get it back. Nurkic the pass to Powell. The Trailblazers rebound. He kicks it to McCollum. No good on the triple.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Outside Rondo. From deep. Unable to get that one. Now Portland takes it the other way.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Man passes to Kennard. And the 3 ball is good. And the Clippers lead by 17.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Back to McCollum. Fires from deep. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Clippers.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Kawhi Leonard.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Kennard kicks to Jackson. 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one is good from Zubac.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Zubac, it's good on the putback.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most. David, thank you as always.